Round 6 FFA Cup action here as we have Surfers Paradise Apollo hosting Moreton Bay Jets United from the Queensland NPL. And Surfers Paradise coming to this clash on a high after defeating top of the table Burleigh Heads last weekend in the Gold Coast Premier League and reducing the gap there at the top of the table to be in touching distance of the top spot. And Moreton Bay also coming back to the Gold Coast after their trip down to take on Gold Coast United, eventually getting a win out of that clash as well. And it was going to be a tough game ahead for Apollo, and they did start quite reluctantly here in the first half. Moreton Bay holding bulk of possession, creating the opportunities in the first half. A long-range effort crashing into the crossbar. Tim Warren seemed to have it covered, and the result continued to stay 0-0, and the Jets kept on probing the Surfers defence here in the opening exchanges. Surfers did have some opportunities though, cleared off the line there after you'd probably say a goalkeeping error and misjudgment of flight resulted in that chance there for Apollo, but they did withstand a lot of pressure, did the Surfers side here. Some last-ditch defending coming Apollo's way and some great saves there by Tim Warren, denying the Jets an opening goal in this clash. Again, he was fantastic, the big man in goal there for Surfers Paradise. And again, Moreton Bay did eventually find the score sheet in the end after a goal there, giving them a head from a set piece. It was Declan Smith for the Jets there, reading the flight of the ball and headering the ball into the back of the Surfers Paradise net to give the Jets a 1-0 lead. A lot of people thought it was probably a deserved goal with the amount of pressure that the Jets put on the Apollo defence here as it stayed 1-0 heading into halftime. But Surfers did respond quite positively in this clash and knew that nothing short of a goal, at least in the middle to early stages of the game, would get them back into this clash. And it did come through the outstretched foot of Robbie Smith, the veteran centre-back there, managing to get on the end of a lofted ball into the back post, headed across goal and turned in there by the Englishman to level terms here for Surfers Paradise. And again, Moreton Bay immediately responded quite well here in the second half, getting in behind the Surfers defence quite a lot. And again, Apollo relying on Tim Warren to get the better of the forwards here and deny Moreton Bay a go-ahead goal in this clash. And again, a lot of scrambles in the box here and some last-ditch saves by Warren. How he kept this particular opportunity out, I will never know. But he did, more importantly, and it did come back to haunt Moreton Bay, with Surfers going ahead in this clash after trailing 1-0. A goal here to Apollo, sending them 2-1 up in this clash. And you would have thought after the first 20 minutes there wouldn't have been a chance back here for Surfers, but Calvin McCallion, the Irishman, getting on the end of a failed clearance by Moreton Bay to give Surfers a lead, and you knew that the pressure was going to come. And eventually Surfers did concede a penalty here in this clash. That challenge definitely looked like a pen, and it was up to Tim Warren again to stop the one with his feet and keep the ball out of the goal. The big man with a big save here for Apollo, keeping them right in this clash with the 2-1 lead. And then it became all defence here for Apollo, making sure that Surfers would not score a final goal. Again, you can see a magnificent save by Warren, how he got down so well there with a strong hand to deny Moreton Bay their goal. It was a great testament to the keeper, who's been in great form so far in the Gold Coast Premier League and in FFA Cup action. And right on the death, Teddy Watson, that man himself, getting the goal to seal the deal and seal a 3-1 victory for Surfers Paradise Apollo. Major cup set for the Surfers squad, going through to round 7 to host Olympic FC for a spot in the round of 32. And again, they're not, obviously, goal line technology not employed in the FFA Cup, but the linesman was confident that that ball had crossed the line, and I think I'd have to agree with him there. As Surfers progress, 3-1 victors here against Moreton Bay to seal their spot through to round 7 of the 2019 FFA Cup.